Good morning, Qigong snaking crew. How are you today? Hi, Begonia. Hi, Jane, Emma, Elaine, and Lawrence, I'm guessing. And Hazel? Hazel there? Possibly. Well, it is 10 o'clock. And unless we've got some big questions, I'm guessing Dennis and Marilyn are here as well. And Ellie? Hi, Liz. I think we should make a start. Hi, Ron. All right. We all ready? Hi, Ruth. It is Tuesday. Oh, I think I may need to get the puppy in before we start, but let's get ready to start. No, okay. All right, let's get ready to start. Welcome back. And let's start by loosening off. And back. And so just activating. And even just doing this, you should feel energy rising and falling. And come back out. And shoulder one. And back in. And second shoulder. And back in. And loosen off the hips. And back. So try to have a nice rhythm of breathing when you're doing this. We want to energize, but not too fast, not too stressed, still relaxed. And nice small circles. And back out. And turning the foot one way. And back out. Other side. Back out. And we're going to loosen off the neck. I'm just bringing this up a bit. And look down. And back. Forward, down. And back. Forward, down. And back. Head to center and stretch to one side. And switch. And switch. 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 And switch. And head to center and look over the shoulder. And switch. And switch. 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 And one more. And center. And bring the shoulders up, breathe in. And breathe out. Bring the shoulders up, breathe in. And nice controlled descent, breathe out. And again. Couple more. Breathing in and raising as if the shoulder was going to touch the ears, and then down. And breathe in and out. Breathing in. Breathing out. You can breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Release. Again. Hold. And release. And again. Hold. And release. Okay, so your shoulders should start feeling really nice and loose. Again, hold and release. And again, hold and release. One more. And release. Okay. So getting in our standing straight posture. So feet pointing forward, knees soft. Tailbone tucked under, shoulders relaxed, crown pushing up so your spine is getting nice and long. This is what it looks like from the side. Breathing relaxed. And we're going to go and start with our earth wave. So just breathing in and out, relaxing through the process, coming up, and then grounding, centering, sinking the center of gravity. And again. Breathing in, breathing out. So it may be that your movements are slightly faster or slower than mine. That's okay. So you now know this practice quite well because this is our 8th week of doing it. 8th week. So this is one that we're going to be swapping for something else as well. And you can still work this one every day for 5 to 10 minutes. Perfectly fine. It's an easy one to remember. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Don't force things, nice and easy. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Opening out. Breathe out. And again. So working with your own breath and your own pace. Just relax into it. You can breathe in. And just natural breath. Use the natural breath. Turn from one side to the next. Just be the tree. Not rushing through the movement. Relaxing as much as possible, letting the shoulders drop as much as possible. And water. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again. So time this with your breath. Go gentle. Give it time to be felt. And coming down. And it does feel like rain. I don't know. There's definitely a feeling, an exchange happening between the body and the hands. Again. And again. One last one. And breathe in. This is metal, so just nice and strong, sitting a little bit at the back and breathing in and out. And again. So again, pace it for yourself. Work your breath. Relax the shoulders. Maintain them down as you pull back. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's just harmonize with our expansion. Breathing in and breathing out. Contract, sink into the legs. Expand and then sink. So feeling the benefits of playing with these waves. Hi, Adele. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop. So feeling the benefits of playing with these waves. Feeling the relaxation in the body, which is prepping you for the snake next. And just take a second here to breathe and relax. And breathing in and out, integrating the work, integrating the energy. All right, is this a practice that you feel you'll be able to continue on your own? Is it easy enough to remember it? Hi, Adele. Well, that's okay. Don't worry, Adele. We're glad you're here. Is it a practice you feel is simple enough? Do you think we'll need to do some revision of it now and again? Maybe practice it now and again? Maybe keep it on a Thursday? We'll see. Yes. Good. It should feel simple enough. It is a practice that you should be able to do even when you are unwell. And there's a lot of Qigong practice that you can't say that about, but this one is one of them. Good. Straightforward. Hi, Marie. Yes, definitely. Good. Okay. Yes, always nicer to do together rather than on your own. I know, but it's also really nice to go in your garden if you have one and do 5 minutes of Qigong in the morning. It's really, really nice. Yeah, we will revisit it again. It is a really good practice and simple, but so there's so much to it. Yes, good, Liz. Excellent. Yeah. So maybe we'll revisit now and again just to make sure that we're doing the same thing and even just to exchange on how we feel it's going, because the more you do a practice, the more you develop the feeling for it. So you will start noticing more and more exchanges within your body when you're doing it on and on and on and on. Okay. All right. You do 5 minutes in the garden. It's lovely, isn't it? It doesn't have to be half an hour. Half an hour is good, but 5 minutes is great. Okay. Are we ready? And we're going to center first. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Okay, we're going to go into the shoulder opening. So open out. Curl the arms so that the palms are facing up. Oh yes, great for breathing, yes. And with the palms up, turning gently to one side and to the other. Keeping your arms in a cross, that's possibly the biggest challenge. It's my biggest challenge. And in live situations, I've seen that it's a lot of people's biggest challenge. Keep turning from side to side at a nice, slowish, even pace. Not rushing through anything. And keeping those shoulders opening. And center. Arms come up nice and slow. Back of the hands coming together. And sinking as low as you can. Stacking the hands and coming up. Turning the palms up. And relax. And again. Back of the hands together. Sink and stack the hands. Push up. And again. Sinking, stacking the hands, coming up. And again. Sinking, stacking the hands so they're not weaved, okay? Just stacked. It changes how much pressure you need to apply to keep them together. And opposite knee to elbow. Now you'll be delighted to know that this short warm-up is common to all of the 5 animals. So we're going to keep going with that one. When we move to leopard, this is going to keep going. And we're going to stretch out the hip. So turn, push down as far as you will go along the leg, and then make a circle around the front. Palms turned up, come up, push up, turn, And go again. Pushing down along the leg. And then coming around in a circle. Up. Push up. Turn. And again. So you should feel your lower back is getting mobilized. It's working. You'll feel it working after 3 or 4. Things are going to start loosening off. And you should feel maybe a gentle warmth in your lower back. And one more on this side. We're going to go to center and then turn back and push down. Turn and up. So we're reversing the movement. Turn. Push. Turn. Scoop up. Turn. Push. And round the front, work the arc, and then come up. Pushing down. Turning. Scooping up. To the center. And relax. And push. And stretch. Come up. Swap the arms. Push with the arms. Stretch. And coming around. Push and stretch. Coming round. Push. Stretch. And relax. With the hands, push up and turn to the left and then to the right. So nice slow turns, just like when we were doing the shoulder opening. And just keep switching from side to side. Keeping your breath as relaxed as you can. Pushing up with the arms as much as possible. And center. Push along the body. And down. And then arms come out and up. And again. From the side again. Pushing out into an arc and up. And again. Here we go, that's the last one this way, and now we're going to go down and reverse the movement. So going down scoop, coming up, push up, and again. Down, scoop, come up, push up, and again. Pushing up. And one more. Up. And from here, we're going to go to the left, work the circle. From left to right. Coming back up. And again. Keeping your arms nice and straight as much as possible. One more. This side, and we're going to reverse. So going the other way, working the circle back. We have 2 more to do. And relax. Opening the feet. Remember, next one, you can work high, medium, or low. Just make sure you do it for yourself, okay? So I'm going to try for low, but you never know. I might have to go to medium. Here we go. Down. Snake. Overhead. Lunge. And down. Snake out. Switch. Over the head. And down. Across. And down. Across. And again. Again. Let's do one more. Okay. Let me straighten this out. Hopefully you're feeling good. And from there, we're going to go, remember, high, medium, low for this one as well. Horse stance. Keep the arms in touch. Coming up, And that's okay, Jean-Paul. Switch. And switch. 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 And relax. All right, let's hold that ball. Right hand up, left hand down. Breathe here for a second. Nice and relaxed. All right. Playing catch up. That's all right, Sheena. All right, you guys, how did you get on with this first part of snake? Do you feel that it's improving? I mean, it should be, right? Because you guys have been doing it for a couple of months. So we really should feel like this is improving massively. Or has improved massively since the start. How does it feel? I feel so supple and snaky after I've done it. It's brilliant. So if you're doing your, let me know how you feel you're going, and if your height has changed as well. It's still tiring. Yeah, but that's normal, Begonia, isn't it? We don't mind tiring a little bit. It's not exhausting. Maurice is very good. Adele feels an improvement. Not sure what it looks like. Jane, good. Getting lower in some of the moves. Yeah, good. So next time in Tai Chi that we do the snake, everybody should be able to do this, right? Getting better. Yes, the relaxation is improving too. And that's spot on, Begonia. Yes, the relaxation is improving. Which means that your body is going to be better able to do the moves as well. Feels good in snake. Like, yeah. Getting better. Good. It's the snake one on the face of it. Looks, when you first started, it looks hard and you think, I'm not sure I can do that. But half the battle, like Begonia is saying, half the battle is the relaxation of the body. If you try to do snake with a tense body, it's going to be so much harder than if you're doing snake with a relaxed body. Because then you can really get into the moves. And half the time, the battle is really about getting to that point where you're relaxed enough that you can actually get into the move. Okay. So I know Marie had a bruise on her knee from trying to do some of the snake. She showed me. So I hope that bruise is improving. Let's try the snake walk. I know the walk has given grief to a lot of you. The walk has been the biggest grief, I think. The turns, it seems you guys have been giving me the feedback that the turns have been okay. You didn't say anything about the coming back, springing back, and then the rocking. So I'm just going to take it that was fine. But the walk seems to have been an issue. When you walk, where do you land? That's the first thing. Where do you land? So this, I am landing right on that mid bit here. Okay, I am not actually landing on the inside of the leg. If this is the front and this is the side, I'm landing right in between. It is a good workout, isn't it? And it does need practice. Marie says her floor is very hard. That's why she got a bruise. Okay. So if you try to step into the walk to wherever, whatever height, it could be here. The lower you get, the more controlled the walk is going to have to be. If I step and go low, things are going to have to be controlled, otherwise I'm going to hurt myself, yeah? So try it again, and try a couple of steps. This is me getting into it. How is it going? Again, just straightforward walking just now. You're going to feel it in the muscles. Here, here, there, here. That's where you should feel it. Marie says, maybe you shouldn't put your weight on the knee. Correct. Your weight should not be on the knee. Your weight is forward on your forward leg. So if I'm stepping, I'm bringing my weight forward and lowering myself on that front leg. How are you doing, guys? It's a shame that I can't see you. This is one that I would really love to see. Even if you're high, remember, step, foot at 45. Sorry, foot at 90 degrees. Step. So you should feel it in the same places. Marie, you are going to have to do a video of you and send it to me. Low is not fun on hard floor this morning. Well, low, it shouldn't really bother you. Sheena, oh no, it isn't a shame. Find new muscles. Yeah, that's okay. Remember, if you're not sure of the placement for the leg at the back, remember to try just going forward and then just rolling. Yeah? Of course, that's going to be harder because you're in contact with the floor for a lot longer. Yeah, so down and then the turn. If I show you from the side, maybe. If I go down and then turn. Now, Emma, because when you're lowering yourself, it's all a controlled process. And there isn't really much weight in the back. Yeah, it's going to be a bit niggly, but it shouldn't be a problem on the hard floor. Dale is never going to be in my top 10 favorites. That's what I thought, and now it is. Good. So, still fairly high, but it's developing as I change foot and step forward. Arms go further backwards or forwards. As I change foot, step forward. How do they go backwards? I need a video, Ron. So this is step, step, step. Yeah? You remember the turn? Let's say I'm going to step all the way back. Emma. Oh, if you have a knee rolled in, yeah, it won't be comfortable. But if you're landing straight in the correct position, then you won't feel it because you have minimal contact with the floor. Elaine is staying high. That's okay, Elaine. I'll show you the turn again with a couple of steps. Okay, that's me here. I'm going to lower myself. You can see from the shoes that my knees are not overlapped. Sorry, my legs are not overlapped. Like this. I've turned. I can either do the hard getting up or the easy one. And go again. Turn again. If I'm here, I can turn. I can also further turn, which brings me a long way. How does this one work? If I move myself back, I'm down the floor. I've got one leg, the other leg. I turn and switch direction. Bring the knee up so that the knees they're not level, but they're near. Up on the knees and sit on the other side. And then you can spread out the knees again and turn. So the spreading out of the knees is so that when you're like this, you bring this round. So you have the two. working independently of each other. Yeah? Let's see. I can see there's a few comments, maybe some complaints. There isn't really a medium and high turn. It's one that you need to work on the floor. That's okay, Begonia. You just take it easy. Do a bit of self-massage on the foot or on the leg. Getting better at turn. So if you were working at a medium or high, you would just have to turn. So you could come back, turn. But really, you are going to have to work the turns on the floor because they're there to improve that mobility. So you won't be able to put them into the snake play just now, maybe, but you are improving the mobility by working them. I would love a video of turns if you guys can do me videos of a bit of snake play, you know, just a few seconds, a little bit of walking, a little bit of turning, and then of course the next one is the rock back. The rock back shouldn't really be a huge issue. It's just demanding on the legs. But then what else is new? Good strong legs are pretty important in the grand scheme of things. I think we neglect the strength of the legs too much. So you managing to rock back. Doesn't matter where from, even if you're in high, that'll be your rock back. If you're medium, that'll be your rock back. If you're low, it'll be a little bit more impressive. And again, you're just working all that frame, all those muscles, yeah, around the legs. And then of course you have that back and forth motion. Oh, Sheena's waiting for a crane to get her off the floor. But what kind of crane? A real crane? I mean, like a metal crane? Or this sort of crane? To strengthen you. Okay. That's a pure Qigong joke, sorry. So when you're there, rock back, and then rock forward, back, forward, back. Supple as you can. Not one of my cranes, okay, a big one. Okay. Other side. Down and back and rock. Are we managing the rocking? If you're fairly high, it'll be easy. You're coming back, and then you will rock. And then you can step and step. Do try to put these 4 together to make snake play. These 4 exercises, the walk, the turn, the springing back, and the rock, are there to make snake play. So if I show you a second of snake play put together, but of course it's not something that you can mimic because your snake play is going to be different and you have to go with the flow of what the next movement is going to be. There isn't a prescribed way, you know, it is play rather than you do 2 steps and then you do that and then you do that and then you do that. It doesn't work that way, okay? So here is a bit of snake play for me just now. Feel free to join me or feel free to watch. Okay. Did you try it? Have some water. It is tiring, but it's very good. Does the knee extend beyond the toes? It may look like it does. I think they're level, actually. And level is okay, Liz. Okay. What we don't want is like a big overhang, but then at this height, it doesn't, you don't have the same issues as if you're doing it here. At this height, you don't have any weight on it, pushing down. If anything, it's just pushing forward. And there's only so far forward that you can go. Yeah? So even if there's a little overhang, shouldn't be an issue. My knee is mostly in line with the toes, but it looks like there's an overhang because we're used to having it over the ankle. Yeah? Does that make sense, Liz? Ron saying it'll be a challenge. Something to work for. Something to play with. Yeah, that's okay, Jean-Paul. So do your play at medium height and work the different parts maybe on their own. Liz is staying pretty high. That's good. Stay pretty high. Play around with it. We may do a little bit more as we start leopard. We may keep doing a little bit more snake because we won't be able to do the whole of leopard in one day. So we may still keep a hand in it and just keep doing a bit of play together, okay? Right, if you have questions, just pop them in. That's great, Liz. And Ron. Okay, if you do have questions, more questions, pop them in whilst we do the cool down and I'll tackle them after the cool down, okay? And if you're ready, we can do our cool down. So hands on Nantien. Oops, sorry. Better bring this back up. And Chi to Nantien. And hands on kidneys. And tap or brush or hover the hands. And again. Over the head. And just breathe here for a second. Just relax. And breathe in and out. And again. Breathing in. Breathing out. And closing the gate. And thank you very much. Okay. So remember, with snake, work for your height and your comfort level. I can't emphasize that enough. It's really important to respect your bodies and not push yourself too much, too far, too quickly. So take it nice and slow and have fun with it, most of all. Yeah, have fun with it. Revisit this if you feel that you want to work at it. And I think we will keep a little hand on it anyway as we start Leopard next week. So exciting. Ready those muscles, because Leopard is really about the muscles. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Those of you that I see for stance work, I'll see you now over on the messenger. Thank you, guys. Dennis and Marilyn. That's brilliant. Thank you, Liz, Champard. Margaret, nice. Thank you. Bye, Mahi. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.